April comes in with open hands, green returning to the land. I thought I'd still be stuck in gray, but look at me, I'm okay. I water plants, I open blinds, I let the air rearrange my mind. Your memory knocks, then steps aside, like it finally learned to be polite. Healing isn't loud confetti, it's waking up a little steady. It's making room for something bright without a fight. This is April after the ache, a softer heart, a cleaner slate. I don't erase what I lived through, I just don't let it live me too. I'm growing slow, I'm growing true, like wildflowers always do. This is April after the ache, and I'm learning how to stay awake. Feel the place where I went wrong, not to punish, not to blame, just to understand my name. I loved hard, I loved sincere, but I forgot to keep me near. Now I'm practicing a new refrain, love without self-constraint. I can be tender and still be wise, I can let go and still be kind. I can hold joy without the fear that it will disappear. This is April after the ache, a softer heart, a cleaner slate. I don't erase what I lived through, I just don't let it live me too. I'm growing slow, I'm growing true, like wildflowers always do. This is April after the ache, and I'm learning how to stay awake. Sun on skin, bass walk steady, pulling me in. Guitar sustains a golden thread, tying courage to my chest. Brush near whispers, keep it light, so I do tonight. April breeze, open door, I'm not who I was before. After the ache, I found that quilt you used to like, blue as evening, stitched just right. It smells like laundry, not like you, and that's a miracle too. I lay it over my tired knees, like a small domestic basic peace. The house is quiet, kindly plain, no arguing with the rain. I used to think comfort was weakness, like softness meant I wouldn't make it. But I'm learning rest is brave when your heart's been oversaved. Wrap me in the blue quilt remedy, let the night be gentle with me. I don't need a perfect end, I need my nervous system to mend. Slow organ hum, slow steady hand, teach my body to understand. Wrap me in the blue quilt remedy, and let tomorrow come peacefully. I replay nothing on purpose now. I let the silence teach me how to sit with what I can't control without collapsing in the hole. I write a list of little wins, a meal, a shower, letting in fresh air through the cracked window frame, calling myself by my name. No more proving I can take pain, no more wearing it like a chain. I'm not made for a constant fight, I'm made for light. Wrap me in the blue quilt remedy, let the night be gentle with me. I don't need a perfect end, I need my nervous system to mend. Slow organ hum, slow steady hand, teach my body to understand. Wrap me in the blue quilt remedy, and let tomorrow come peacefully. City horns boom like comfort grows, not dramatic, just in slow. I tell my heart you can unclench, you can come down from that ledge. If love returns, it'll meet me whole, not as a wound, but as a soul. I turn the lamp down, breathe in deep, and let myself sleep. Balcony rail and morning cool, sky so pale it looks like rule. A new day doesn't ask me why, it just opens up the light. I used to wake with clenched up hands, bracing for the afterland of a love that left me second guessing. Now I wake with less confession. I don't need to punish my past to let it be the last. I can say goodbye with care and still repair. Balcony breath, teach me slow how to let the old love go. Not with anger, not with hate, just with peace it feels like fate in the best way, gentle, clean, like my life is mine again. Balcony breath, I'm learning how to be here now. City birds and distant cars, little sounds like healed up scars, not gone but softened in the day, not ruling what I have to say. I text a friend, I sip my tea, let the quiet be with me. And when your memory tries to spark, I let it fade into the dark. No more chasing reassurance, no more living in endurance. I want love that doesn't bite. I start tonight. Balcony breath, teach me slow how to let the old love go. Not with anger, not with hate, just with peace that feels like fate in the best way, gentle, clean, like my life is mine again. Balcony breath, I'm learning how to be here now. Duted horns swell like morning sun, guitar bends then turns to fun, bassline walks, brush snare like my chest unlocking tight. I don't need to know the end, I just need to be my friend. Balcony breath, day begins, I let it in, I let it in. A quiet yes, a softer vow. I'm here now. The autumn sits on the front steps low, gold in the air, letting go. I sweep the porch slow and neat, like I'm sweeping out old defeat. Your sweater's gone, your cup is too. Still the sky stays honest blue. I don't demand the seasons stay, I let the day do what it may. I used to think endings meant I failed, like love should never exhale. Now I know some doors close clean to save the soul in between. There's autumn on the stairs tonight, soft goodbye in amber light. No loud anger, no last fight, just my heart learning what's right. I keep the warmth, release the claim, bless the love, lose the shame. There's autumn on the stairs tonight, and I'm okay with the quiet. I walk the block where we used to roam, past the places we called home. I don't rewind, I don't accuse, I just notice what I choose. A steadier step, a calmer chest, a life that isn't always a test. I'm not hard, just finally sure. If you cross my mind, I'll let it pass like wind through tall, dry grass. No need to prove I'm over you, I'm just moving through. There's autumn on the stairs tonight, soft goodbye in amber light. No loud anger, no last fight, just my heart learning what's right. I keep the warmth, release the claim, bless the love, lose the shame. There's autumn on the stairs tonight, and I'm okay with the quiet. Tinted horns swell like sunset speaks, guitar holds long, then gently leaks. Bassline walks with steady grace, brush snare hush in a safer pace. I'm not broken, I just change, and that's not strange. Leaves drift down, the air turns new. I breathe out slow, I follow through. Autumn on the stairs, soft and bright. Good night. Good night. Sun peeks in like it's asking permission. I let it in, I'm done with resistance. Kettle starts singing, a small silver choir. I breathe in slow, feel my chest get higher. There's a chair by the table, you never knew. I bought it for me, for a life that's new. The old ghosts knock, but they can't come through, not today, no. I got work to do, I'm not erasing, I'm rearranging, turning pain into something changing. Honey in the morning, sweet on my lips, not a lie, not a max, just a gentle shift. I've been bitter too long, I've been running wild. Now I'm learning peace like a patient child. Honey in the morning, sunlight on my skin. I don't need you to start again. I step outside where the air tastes clean, like the world ain't cruel, just in between. Neighbors wave and I wave back too. It's a simple thing, but it feels brand new. I used to measure time by what we had, now measure it by the comma I've grabbed. A little hum from the radio, like a soft blue river starting to flow. I'm not forgetting, I'm forgiving. I'm still here and I'm still living. Honey in the morning, sweet on my lips, not a lie, not a slow blues queen who understands. Honey, in the morning I taste the light. The night can't keep me overnight. Honey, in the morning I'm alright. Ooh, honey, in the morning I'm alright. Light a candle in the kitchen sink, not for romance, just time to think. Water hums like a distant train, carrying off the afterpain. I rinse the cup where your mouth once stayed, watch the suds break then drift away. The room is quiet, the kind that aches, the kind that tells the truth it makes. I held my breath to keep you near, like silence could cancel fear. But love can't live where I disappear, so I'm coming back right here. Let it wash, let it go, slow as the bass line, low and slow. I forgive the girl who tried too hard, who turned her heart into a guard. No more proving, no more pleas, just a candle and some ease. Let it wash, let it go, I'm learning softness as I grow. I find my reflection in the chrome, a tired face learning how to be home. I wanted answers neat and clean, but life is messier than my dreams. So I named the things I couldn't say. I was lonely even on the good days. I was bright but I dimmed my flame, so you wouldn't feel ashamed. Tonight I don't accuse or chase, I set my sorrow in its place. A visitor, not a permanent guest, a wave that needs to rest. Let it wash, let it pass, like warm tape hiss in the glass. I bless the love we couldn't hold, without turning bitter, sharp or cold. No more bargain, no more freeze, just a slow release of keys. Let it wash, let it pass, I'm not my hurt, I'm more than that. Brush, snare, whispers, heartbeat slow, guitar sighs where the shadows go. Horn breath swells like dawn in grave and fades without needing to stay. If my faith is only this, one gentle night of tenderness, goes lower, but it's lit. I stand here and I don't quit. Water quiet, sink on still. I breathe forgiveness on my will. Some nights still feel too wide, like I could fall inside. But then the organ hums that glow, and my breath remembers slow. I used to fear the empty space, like it would steal my face. Now I see it's room to grow, room to heal, room to know. If my heart trembles, let it. If my hands shake, I'll set it. All down gentle, all down true, and keep walking through. There's a golden thread in the dark, leading me back to my own heart. Not a spotlight, not a shout, just a steady way out. I don't need to be fearless, I just need to keep tenderness. There's a golden thread in the dark, and I'm following. I think of you without the sting, like an old familiar string on a guitar I don't play, but I can hear, then let it fade. The bass line walks warm and sure, like medicine that's pure. And brush snare hush, soft and neat, keeping time under my feet. I won't romanticize the pain, I won't call chaos fate again. I want a love that feels like rest. I start with my own chest. There's a golden thread in the dark, leading me back to my own heart. Not a spotlight, not a shout, just a steady way out. I don't need to be fearless, I just need to keep tenderness. There's a golden thread in the dark, and I'm around the room feels like a gentle bloom. Dark gets softer, edges blur. I'm not who I used to were. Golden thread, quiet and true. I'm coming through. Coffee's cooling by the window pane, sunlight showing every little grain of dust that danced all night with me, while I try to set my heartbeat free. Your picture's face down on the shelf. I'm learning how to choose myself, not out of anger, not out of spite, just out of wanting a softer life. I used to wait for the world to change its mind. Now I'm letting the day come find me on time. No more rehearsing what I should have said. I'm stepping forward instead. I open the curtains, I let it in. A brand new morning on my skin. I don't need a reason to begin. I don't need a witness to win. I'll take my peace in a simple way. One clean breath at the break of day. I open the curtains, I let it in. I walk the hallway like a slow parade, past the places where we used to fade, into laughter and almost true, into promises we couldn't do. And yes, it stings, but it doesn't stay, like a bruise that learns to fade away. I'm not pretending I never cared. I'm just not living in that glare. There's a quiet power in a gentle no, in letting something lovely go. I can honor what we were without returning to the hurt. I open the curtains, a kind of rhythm under my chin. I don't chase the past to make amends. I make my home where healing ends. I'll take my joy in a modest way, a slow gold light, a steady sway. I open the curtains, I let it in. If love was a season, we had our spring. Now I'm growing different things. A little patience, a little trust, turning heartbreak into dust. Not bitter, not brave in a showy way, just honest in the light of day. Coffee's warm enough to taste. I'm not behind, I'm not in haste. I open the curtains, soft and true, and let the day come through. Balcony rail and morning cool, sky so pale it looks like rule. A new day doesn't ask me why, it just opens up the light. I used to wake with clenched up hands, bracing for the afterland of love that left me second guessing. Now I wake with less confession. I don't need to punish my past to let it be the last. I can say goodbye with care and still repair. Balcony breath, teach me slow how to let the old love go. Not with anger, not with hate, just with peace that feels like fate. In the best way, gentle, clean, like my life is mine again. Balcony breath, I'm learning how to be here now. City birds and distant cars, little sounds like healed up scars, not gone but softened in the day, not ruling what I have to say. I text a friend, I sip my tea, let the quiet be with me. And when your memory tries to spark, I let it fade into the dark. No more chasing reassurance, no more living in endurance. I want love that doesn't bite. I start tonight. Balcony breath, teach me slow how to let the old love go. Not with anger, not with hate, just with peace that feels like fate. In the best way, gentle, clean, like my life is mine again. Balcony breath, I'm learning how to be here now. Swell like morning sun, guitar bends, then turns to fun. Bassline walks, brush snare light, like my chest unlocking tight. I don't need to know the end, I just need to be my friend. Balcony breath, day begins, I let it in, I let it in. A quiet yes, a softer vow. I'm here now. Corner pharmacy, neon green, open late for the in-between. I buy chamomile, cough drops too, like my heart is catching the dew. At 3 I read the label slow, learning what my body knows, that I can't cure love by force, or I'll run a tired course. I used to treat my pain like pride, held it tight, kept it inside. Tonight I choose a gentler plan to be my own helping hand. Meet me at the neon pharmacy, where I learn what mercy means to me. Not a miracle, not a scene, just a quiet dose of breathe. I forgive the nights I begged and froze. I forgive the way my fears spoke. Meet me at the neon farm. the street is wet with light. Cars move by soft in the night. Your memory tries to sell me shame, but I don't buy it. By that name I walk home slow, keys in my fist, like I'm holding a new kind of wish. Not for you to return to my door, just for me to hurt less more. If tears arrive, I let them fall. No punishment, no protocol, just truth and water, warm and clean, making space inside of me. Meet me at the neon pharmacy, where I learn what mercy means to me. Not a miracle, not a scene, just a quiet dose of breathe. I forgive the nights I begged and froze. I forgive the way my fear spoke. Meet me at the neon pharmacy and let my heart come back to me. Did horns swell like distant care? Guitar bends through sleepy air. Bass walks steady, brush snare soft, like my shoulders lifting off. Healing isn't sudden or loud, it's coming down from that cloud. Tea steams up, the room turns mild. I speak to myself like a child. Neon fades, the night feels free. I rest finally. Quiet museum, weekday. My footsteps talking on the stair. Paintings holding other lives, teaching me how time survives. I pause where sunlight meets the frame and feel my chest soften its name. We had a gallery, you and I, some bright rooms, some gray sky. I don't steal the rope, I don't cross the line. I just look back with a calmer mind. A memory can be art, not shame, a sweet known kind of pain. I'm walking through the museum of us, no rush to rewrite, no need to fuss. I nod at the love that couldn't stay and let it stand that way. I keep what was kind, I leave what kind. I don't need proof, I don't need, but I'm walking through the museum of us, and I'm leaving lighter than I was. There's a bench by a window wide. I sit where my old heart used to hide. I remember how I tried to be small enough to fit your sleeves, but I'm not folding down again to earn a place to keep you in. I stand up slow, I breathe out long, like the building hums along. Some doors were meant to close with care, not slammed in anger, not in glare. I can respect what couldn't grow and still let go. I'm walking through the museum of us, no rush to rewrite, no need to fuss. I nod at the love that couldn't stay let it stand that way. I keep what was kind, I leave what could. I don't need proof, I don't need, but I'm walking through the museum of us, and I'm leaving lighter than I was. Did it horns bloom like a slow goodbye? Not dramatic, just dignified. Guitar holds one tender thread, tying mercy to my head, and the bass walks steady, sure, like I'm finally cured. I step outside, the street feels new. Sky says keep going, so I do. Museum behind me, quiet hush. I live, I move, I trust. Salt on the wind and a postcard grin, a painted sky that I can't live in. I write your name with a steady hand, then cross it out like I understand. Ships pull away with a lantern glow, carrying secrets I'll never know. I stand by the rail with a cold wave sigh, like the ocean's got the same goodbye. I try to drown you in the sea, but you keep floating back to me. Ooh, postcard from the harbor, ink running blue. Every line says I miss you, though I don't mean to. I fold up my feelings like a map of the past, where the roads end softly but the echoes last. Postcard from the harbor, I won't mail this truth. I'll keep it in my pocket with my lost youth. A sailor sings low near the loading dock, his voice keeps time like a broken clock. I taste the night in a paper cup, coffee and regret, but I still drink it up. We were a summer that left too fast, sun on our shoulders, no thought of the crash. Now every gull in the restless air sounds like your laugh that isn't there. If I could turn the tide around, I'd bring you back without a sound. Ooh, postcard from the harbor, ink running blue. Every line says I miss you, though I don't mean to. I fold up my feelings like a map of the past, where the roads end softly but the echoes last. Postcard from the harbor, I won't mail this truth. I'll keep it in my pocket with my lost youth. Maybe love is not possession, maybe love is just a lesson. the waves tonight. Let the moon hold my appetite. Ooh, postcard from the harbor, blanket dress. I watch the water do the rest. Suitcase breathing by the bedroom door. I don't count reasons anymore. Ticket folded, palms a little damp. Old town fading under a street lamp. I used to think leaving meant defeat, like love should keep you in your seat. But my reflection in the glass says, girl, you don't have to ask. Engines low like a lullaby hum. I don't know everything, but I'm ready to come out of the loop where I used to spin, into the world, into my skin. This is my window seat, lullaby, clouds below and the guilt up high. I let the miles do what they do, turn the ache into a softer blue. No more begging for a sign, I choose my peace in real time. This is my window seat, a lullaby. I close my eyes and I don't cry. Morning finds me in a different light. Hotel curtains clean and white. I order tea and I take it slow, like I'm teaching my nerves to let go. I send no message, I make no speech. I let the silence finally reach that place in me that stayed on hold, waiting to be told. I'm not running from what we were, I'm walking toward what I deserve. A steady breath, a gentler plan, a softer way to be who I am. This is my window seat, lullaby, clouds below and the guilt up high. I let the miles do what they do, turn the ache into a softer blue. No more begging for a sign, I choose my peace in real time. This is my window seat, a lullaby. I close my eyes and I don't cry. If love was meant to last forever, it would have held us lighter, better. But we were heavy, full of doubt. So I'm learning how to step out, not with anger, not with haste, just with kindness, just with grace. Suitcase empty, shoulders free, new streets humming next to me. Window seat, my calm reply, a quiet road, a lullaby. I drive out where the waves can speak, where the sky and water meet. Shoes in my hand, sand on my feet, heart finally ready to be sweet. I used to grip the hurt like gold, like pain was proof I had been bold. But the tide don't honor pride, it just moves wide. I breathe in brine, I breathe out blame. I don't need anyone to name what I survived, what I outgrew. I just let it pass on through. This is salt water softening, turning my sharp into something sane. I let the edges round and fall. I don't punish me at all. If love was wrong, I still can heal with a truer kind of real. This is salt water softening, and I'm learning to begin again. Overhead like little prayers, wind unbraiding all my cares. I think of you without the sting, like a photograph losing its sting. I can thank you for the part you played and still walk off the stage. No rewinds, no return, just lessons learned. I don't need closure from your mouth. I'm headed north, I'm headed south. Wherever peace is calling me, that's where I'll be. This is salt water softening, turning my sharp into something sane. I let the edges round and fall. I don't punish me at all. If love was wrong, I still can heal with a truer kind of real. This is salt water softening, and I'm learning to begin again. Brush, snare, hush, bass line stride like a heartbeat with the tide. Guitar bends, then holds the tone, saying, baby, you're your own. Horn swells rise, then drift away like forgiveness, finding space to stay. I rinse my hands, I face the blue, walk back lighter, something new. Salt water singing low and bright. I'm moving on, and it feels right. I ironed my dress like I could press you out, smooth every crease, tried to quiet down. But the sky had other plans, it opened wide. Rain wrote his story on the passenger side. I drove past the church where we once swore true, past the corner store that still smells like you. My lipstick faded before I reached the light, like my brave little promise didn't last the night. I kept my hand steady on the wheel, trying not to feel what I still feel. Rain on a Sunday suit, washing the blue away, but it only makes it deeper in a quieter shade. I don't beg the thunder, I don't curse the wind, I just let it tell the truth, how love can end. Rain on a Sunday suit, I walk without you now, with my heart in my pocket and a storm on my brow. A cafe door swings and the warmth breeze out. I sit by the window, let the world move about. A saxophone on the radio slides low, like it knows the places I don't let go. I fold a napkin, a small white square, the way you folded me with your careful stare. Funny how memory can taste like tea, warm at first, then it burns in me. I won't call you, no, I won't pretend. Some goodbyes don't need an amend. Rain on a Sunday suit, washing the blue away, but it only makes it deeper. In a quieter shade, I don't beg the thunder, I don't curse the wind, I just let it tell the truth, how love can end. Rain on a Sunday suit, I walk without you now, with my heart in my pocket and a storm on my brow. I'm not broken, I'm becoming, not collapsing, just ungluing. Every step is soft forgiveness, every breath is me renewing. If you ever miss me, don't chase the past. I'm learning to love myself at last. Rain slows down like it's done its part. I butter my coat around my heart. Rain on a Sunday suit, new start. Station lights and a paper cup, coffee warm, I straighten up. Suitcase wheels on concrete, song like my life keeps moving on. I used to wait for you to call, like that would fix it all. Now I listen to the rails, teaching me softer tales. I can't love what we were without returning to the blur. I can't step into my day and let the past stay. Train line tender, take me home to the part of me I left alone. No more chasing, no more plea, just a quiet seat for me. Let the window show me truth. I'm not lost, I'm just uncoupled. Train line tender, roll on through, carry my heart into something new. Feels go by like thoughts unwind, loosening knots inside my mind. Guitar sighs in a long sustain, like a yes that doesn't strain. I remember how I shrank my knees to keep your comfort guaranteed. But love should never ask a soul to disappear, to be whole. If regret knocks on the glass, I'll let it ride, I'll let it pass. I'm not a courtroom, I'm not a cage, I'm turning the page. Train line tender, take me home to the part of me I left all alone. No more chasing, no more plea, just a quiet seat for me. Let the window show me truth. I'm not lost, I'm just uncooped. Train line tender, roll on through. Carry my heart into something new. Empty horns swell like distant towns. Rush near hush as the sun goes down. Baseline walks steady and kind, saying, baby, you'll be fine. Guitar bends, then holds the glow, letting my shoulders go. Next stop, a bus stand, I breathe. Let's wait now, more believe. Train line tender, soft goodbye. I don't ask I wore my red dress like it owed me joy. Walked in alone like a fearless girl. Piano keys were skipping down the line, like they knew my pain, but served it with shine. You leaned on the bar with that easy grin, like trouble that tastes like cinnamon. I said, don't look at me like you already won. You laughed, baby, I just came for the song. My heart said careful, my feet said move. A little sweet can cut right through. Put sugar on the blues, let it go down slow. I've cried enough tears, now I wanna glow. If love's gonna leave, let it leave with style. But tonight I'm keeping my own smile. Sugar on the blues, I'm done being used. I'm dancing with my shadow in brand new shoes. The sax in the corner slides warm and round like honey melting into sound. You asked my name like it mattered here in this smoky room where the truth disappears. I told you I'm finding a practice tone, but you heard the crack under the stone. I don't need saving, don't need a ring. Just give me a beat and let me sing. I will make a home out of a spark, but I'll light it up inside the dark. Put sugar on the blues, let it go down slow. I've cried enough tears, now I wanna glow. If love's gonna leave, let it leave with style. But tonight I'm keeping my own smile. Sugar on the blues, I'm done being used. I'm dancing with my shadow in brand new shoes. go clean. I don't chase after maybes, I don't beg for a dream. Still pour another second, let the horns lift the room. I'm not falling in love, I'm just leaving the gloom. Sugar on the blues, warm and bright. I walk out laughing into the night. Put sugar on the blues, warm and bright.